Hello, everybody. How's it going out there? Welcome to Flawless Rage 2, and welcome to the Christmas special, night 2 of Train Sim World 3. We are live, we are here, we are back. And tonight it is TSW 3, Christmas special. We do many Christmas specials every year because these games, I think, deserve it. Train Sim World 3 has been a good one this year. So without any further ado, let's get into this. So what are we going to start off with? Well, that is the ultimate question, isn't it? I don't think we're going to mess around. We're going to go straight into it, and we're going to choose a route. Now, there was a new DLC released that cost £5 or £6, maybe. And there was this one, the Holiday Express Runaway Elf. Now, the second one is a bastard. I simply can't do it. But we're going to give a go to what we can do and see what we can do here tonight. We got some scenarios that are timetables, but that says on foot. We don't want to be on foot on this one. We want to be in the scenarios. And you've got the Lost Toys, batteries not included, the North Cole, the Breakfast Hub, Try Hard, Short Circuit, and Plight of the Navigator. All things related, it looks like, in a way, to Christmas stuff. The Lost Toys, don't know if that's anything to do with Christmas. Batteries Not Included is a movie. Don't know if that's set around Christmas, can't remember. The North Cole, the North Pole, North Cole, very good. The Breakfast Hub, could that be the Breakfast Club? Don't think that's around Christmas either. Try Hard, Die Hard. People say that that's a Christmas movie. Just because it's set around Christmas, I'm not so sure. Short Circuit is a film, and I think there are Christmas trees in it. And Plight of the Navigator, which is Flight of the Navigator, we shall see. But nonetheless, we're going to kick it off here tonight, and we are going to start off with the Lost Toys. Hello in the chat to Mr. Tea Party Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. Right, let's do this thing. So we're going to get started. Now, this is a different DLC. This is set in a living room, and you are basically a train driver on a model railway train track. You see the train there? If we look around, you can see this is based on a living room. So you look around, there's like a cardboard house there. You've got a skirting board, there's the curtains, your Christmas tree is there, and there we have an elf being mischievous as always. You can hear a little bit of music. How are you? I'm fine, Mr. Tea Party Gamer, thank you very much. All good up in the hood. Right. So, how do we get this fucker moving? Because this DLC's a bit of a cunt when you want to try and walk. There we go. We are moving. We are moving. Right, so we're going to not mess around, folks. We're going to get straight into this. Climb up into the model toy train. And we're going to sit in the seat. And there we go. Set the direction to forwards. Check. Set the big brake to no effort at all. Is that no effort at all? I don't know. Maybe that way. Okay, that's gone down, so that's no effort at all. See, the prompts have gone. I don't know what the hell is going down. No effort at all. What about that one? Maximum effort. Right, okay, no effort at all. Set the power level to notch 8. But before we set the power level to notch 8, let's get in front of the train so we can see this going round. Here we go. Mr. Tea Party says, what have you been up to? Not a lot, really. Just bit of fabrication for my bike for when I go and do a little bit of Christmas shopping, making a hitch for my trailer. Okay, so here we go. We are on this model train set in a living room. It's a very different idea. I do like the idea of this DLC. Very nice. So we're driving around. Set the power level back to no power. We're going via the location there. We've got stop in location behind the Christmas tree. So this blue marker you see coming up here, we'll just put a little dab of brake. There we go. And there you go. Unload the train. Click on the present to put it back under the tree. So now we've got to get back in here. Get out of the train. And then let's get these presents loaded or unloaded, whichever way you prefer. Now, there is a trick to doing this. Click on the present. So I've got to be the other bloody side. I'm going to run around the other side. I think it might be a bit easier. But you can see sort of like the landscape of the room here. It's very good. I like what they've done with the place, and they've done with the DLC. It's one of them magical Christmassy type things, you know. I did this the other fucking day, so why isn't it working now? Because I'm live. Haha. There you go. There's one. That's under the tree. Can we get this one under there then? Four yards. Right, that one's under the tree. At least it should be. And there's just one more to do. And there we go. That is sorted. And now, that scenario, I believe, could be over. I'm not entirely sure. There, that one is over. That only took us 4 minutes 48 to do that. Nice little scenario to kick us off here tonight on the new DLC. If you've got Train Spinning World 3, get it, see what you think. It's not an expensive DLC at all. It's not going to break the bank. Next scenario, batteries not included. This one, I can't do. So I'm going to... Well, I will go to it, certainly. And I'll show you what it is. But this one can be a little bit of a pain in the arse. Right, so this, you look around, you're still in the same living room. You will actually see the train moving in this one. And it's got like a 1980s vibe, this living room has. You've got a CRT television set. You've got sort of like this, a coffee table, like a skateboard. There's the train down there. You can see the light on the floor there. And, yeah, it just really looks good. Now, it's showing you where these batteries are, and you've got to somehow get there to do it, but I mean, I'm thinking that you have to go down there, don't you? Well, let's go down this way first, down the ramp. You hear the train in the background there. If we're quick, we might even see it. There it is. See it just going under there? Marvellous stuff. Right. And we're going to jump down onto the worktop and then jump down onto the floor. Hope this family hasn't got a dog. Right, okay. So you can actually see like a retro console there. Do you know what? Before we go and sort this out, let's have a look at it. Looking at the colours of this retro sort of console, that looks to be... What's it say? Famovision. You know what that is, don't you guys? That's a Famicom. That is a Famicom. If you don't know what a Famicom is, it's a retro gaming system from Nintendo. I think that was the first console they put out before the Nintendo Entertainment System. That was released only in Japan. There are people over here who have got one. I've seen the videos, but yeah, pretty good. So we've got to go up Marty McFly's skateboard here. And then there are ways to branch off. Now, we need to get to that table, don't we? Can we get to that table, though? Is there a possibility? There is a coin here. Right. Can we get to the table? I told you guys I can't really do this one. I've tried, and that's just confused the living fuck out of me, so I decided to kind of abandon it. But we will have a look here. Now, I think there's a way there to get up and get on that table to get that battery. I'm seeing a way. So, let's jump down onto the floor. I have no idea. Am I playing as an elf? I can't even see myself in this game. So, let's just say I'm playing as an elf. Right. Okay. So up onto the sofa. I know how many batteries there are to collect. I think there might be, well, they only show 2 to collect. So see if we can find the 2. Right, so we need to go up here. Okay, so we've found a battery here. Does it have any fancy or clever names on it? It's got something on it. Fun size something or other. I don't know. But we found a battery, so why isn't it letting us, take it? There we go. We've got the battery. Now we've just got another battery to get. Where is it? Over the other side, I'm imagining. Oh, there's a coin there. Let's just grab that. OMG, look at that boombox, guys. God, they were the bloody days when they made stuff like that. Stuff that actually sounded good and fucking worked. Okay, up we go. And let's see if there's a way we can get this other battery. I'm hearing Christmas music. Well, there looks like to be a way up there. Can we do that? Let's go down and see if we could just go over there and do it, because I think it's on that worktop over there. Train trumps, you see that? Basically like top trumps, very good. A lot of thought has gone into this, I will admit. They've done a cracking job on this DLC. Making the room look all Christmassy and stuff like that. Really gives that vibe of Christmas, I'm seeing speakers. So you know what I'm thinking, right? Where's the record player? You know we have vinyl records. We do have a Vinyl Friday coming up this week as well. I may as well mention while I'm here. We actually do have a Vinyl Friday coming up this week. The last one of the year. So be sure to check it out. It's a good one. What the fuck is that? Do we grip onto that? Okay, there is a pencil. What the hell needs to happen here? Do I need to stand on something to make it drop? Do I go in this way? Okay. So there's like string. Well, how in the hell am I supposed to get up there? See, this is where I come unstuck. And I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do it? Are you going to do a New Year's special? No, not this year. There might be a video put out of some kind, but it won't be a New Year's special. It won't be anything like that. It'll probably be maybe something GTA related or a different game related, but it will be a video. It won't be live. Okay. So it does look like I've got to go on that though, but how in the bloody hell do you get up to it? I'm not entirely sure here. I can't climb that. I can't, I'm going to have to look and see how to do this on YouTube later on. But I'm going to come out of that scenario because that's a bitch, and I'm going to go on to another one. See if we can find another one that we can do. To the trains, choose a route, that one, scenarios. And that's the good thing about this, you can just do anything. So The North Cole I found to be a bit of a tricky bastard earlier. So there we go. Now let's go to the breakfast hub, shall we? Let's give that one a look because I haven't even tried this one yet. Okay, so what have we got to do? We are on the coffee table. There's the telly. Check out the VCR. There you go. You can see that Famicom better now. Look at that. Looks good. Looks really good. Okay. Track down the treats. Collect food to repair the house. Food? Sure. I'll give it a go. This isn't the only sort of like scenarios we're doing tonight, guys. We are doing more scenarios as well, including one which last year was a real pain to do. But we will not give up. We will not waver. We will give it a go. How in the hell am I supposed to get over there? Okay. Is this one easier to get to? Yes, we're going to go down straight onto this kabloom. And what treat do we have up here then? I can hear that Christmas music again. So the first one was candy canes. This is... Okay, this looks like a gingerbread house kind of thing. Bro, I'm here. Let me grab the fucker. Okay. Very, very different. Okay. You know what? There's the hi-fi. Oh, I've seen the hi-fi. I've seen the hi-fi. OMG, we need to go and check that shit out. How do I get up there? Sorry, I have to look at the hi-fi before I quit this scenario and go on to something else. It needs to happen. This is Flawless Rage 2. We are the vinyl people. Right, okay. Oh, look at that. That looks like an old JVC. So I'm seeing a volume knob. I'm seeing a graphic equalizer built onto that. It's got a record deck up the top. Let's hope it's a magnetic cartridge. It's got a radio. It's got a double tape deck on it. Really, really nice. What records do you have? There is a record in here. Are they all the same thing? They probably are. That one looks sealed. What's this? Sounds of Steam. So it's like a record where you get like Steam and stuff. So yeah, I'm with that. There's a button on this thing. Does that work? Don't tell me that's what we had to fucking look for on the other bloody one. Does that actually do anything? Can we get to an angle where we can see? I mean, it's just cardboard, but you know. We had to look for a fucking thing to get the other bloody battery. Oh, I can't be asked. Right, let's go back to the main menu and do something else. Still Christmassy related. Now, there was one that we did last year, but it was a bitch. And this year it'll probably be no different. It's a scenario, and it's called Christmas Delivery, and there's "'Tis the Season." So we're going to try both of these. Now, these shouldn't take too long. As you see, 1 minute 15 it should take, and also 1 minute 10. However, these are on the Rossellini or Rossaline tracks. And this is a bastard. But we're going to try it. You have not completed the suggested task. Skip. Basically, you have to deliver these presents, I believe, on this one. That are on the back of the train, which is all sort of like lit up and everything. At least it was last year. Yeah, it's the very same scenario. Okay, we should be listening to an intro, but I've turned all that down. Climb aboard the locomotive. You see a ton of gifts on here. We've got to go into this. And we've got to hop up into this train. Sit in the driver's seat, and we've literally got to do a couple of bits first. So we've got to... because that's not already set up, so we know that's not like that. Right, turn that on. Move that forwards. Let's put that into notch 1. And let's release that. Come on. There you go. Right, that's released. So now, let's move this train up here. You do not go very fast at all, if I remember rightly on this one. You literally keep it a very steady pace, because this track is sloped. You go down and it weaves back and forth, and it's very, very easy to derail. I've tried it with several trains on TSW3, as you can make your own scenarios and put different trains on the track, and it can be a right pain in the arse. Let's get a little bit more fucking speed going on here. Yeah, this scenario is also on Train Sim World 2 as a DLC. So if you have Train Sim World 2, give it a shot, see how you get on with it. Because I've got to be honest, I'm dreading this bastard. I do not like this at all. This scenario, but I wanted to do it because we have Christmas lights. Do you know what, T? Exactly the same. I thought Santa delivered presents as well, but apparently this year he's too busy getting pissed up on stuff. So this year, unfortunately, he can't make it. So, yeah. Anyone out there who is expecting Santa Claus to come this year, it's not going to happen, I'm afraid. Now, do we just back up into these motherfuckers, or what? Like I say, I haven't tried this. No fucking checking things out first. Not here with Flawless Rage 2. But I do have some exciting news. Tomorrow night's stream, House Flipper, tomorrow night. And there is a new Christmas house. We're going to be taking a look at that. If I've got it, because it did there was an update downloading when I put my PS5 on, so we can only but hope that that's what it was. It was downloading that update. I will be checking it once I've done streaming here tonight and seeing if we have the update. Okay, are we coupled? Right, I suppose I need to get out now, don't I? God, I don't know, you can't even sit in for 5 fucking minutes. You've got to get out so you can deliver presents. There we go, we are coupled. Okay, now here comes the hard part. First of all, I do want to see if I can put some bloody lights on. I think that might be a necessary thing. Is that lights? It looks like lights. Oh. Oh, hello. Right, okay, we got lights. We have lights. Okay. Let's put it into forwards. Let's go on the outside of the train just like we always do. Okay, here we go. We just got to stop just up here, so we don't want to go too fast. I'm going to get a little bit of speed up. The snow is falling down. Let's take the power off now. The speed is dropping slowly but surely, but of course we will apply some brakes. These trains brake quite well, actually. On this bloody track, they need to. Some people at the platform. Hello, hello. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Oh, there's a lady over there. Hello. Merry Christmas. A few bald men over here. Hope you get a hat. Right. So let's put some brakes on. And stop where we need to. Okay, unload presents. It's time to unload some presents. All friggin' ready. Right, do I get it this side then? I imagine it'll work this side, won't it? Okay, so these are the assigned presents that we've got to do. It's not that one. Is it? Come on. I've uncoupled it. I didn't want to do that, did I? Can I get on this platform? Well, there's a little ramp. Okay, we're going to keep doing it like this then. It should work, to be honest. T-Pie says apparently you can't say Merry Christmas now because it's racist. What? Everywhere says Merry Christmas. What of the fucking left-wing fucking goody-goody party got involved again, have they? Do you know what? We will do a bit of a topic in a minute as we're doing this. I just want to get this first present unloaded, and I think I've got to go out the other side of the fucking train to do it. You know, we will do a bit of a topic about Christmas and stuff. We always do a topic when we're on TSW. It's what makes the streams great. How the fuck do I get through this door? I should have tried this before I streamed, shouldn't I? Never mind. Wait. Oh, fuck me. What have I done? Did you hear that? Right. Let's go. Back up the ladder. Into the train. On the outside. The presents have been unloaded. So that's good. Let's get back it on in position so we can do this. Take our vacuum brake off into release. And we've got to go 1.6 miles now. We're going to keep a very close eye on this speed, because this will drop to a very steep gradient in a sec. Okay, so let's do a topic. Christmas. So what do you think of when it comes to Christmas? Is it presents, food, trees, lights, you know, time with family, time with loved ones, time with seeing friends, drinking, you know? Is it any of those? Is it sort of like, you know, such a big deal in your homes that, you know, you make a really big fuss of it, or is it sort of like, oh, it's Christmas, that'll do kind of thing? I think that an older style Christmas is a bit better than the modern day equivalents you get now. Because when I was I was born in the 80s, and you know, it was it was a very, very different time, but it was also good. I mean, there was actually good stuff on TV to watch. Nowadays, you get absolutely fuck all to watch on TV. And if you're going to get anything, what is it? I mean, who's really going to sit there and watch Doctor Who and crap like that, you know? I'm not that guy, you know? I can't sit there and watch that, you know? I mean, the toys were better quality back then as well. But, I mean, my Christmas tradition was, you know, when I was little, waking my mum up as early as I possibly could to open Christmas presents, and then having to wait a few minutes while my dad went downstairs, lit an open fire. Yes, we had an open fire, and made everybody a drink. Then we could go down, and then we could start opening presents. And I was youngest, so I was first. You know, I remember unwrapping some fucking awesome stuff. A lifelong Ghostbusters fan, I had a Proton pack. All like Ghostbusters toys and stuff. And it was amazing. I absolutely loved every single thing about it. You know, it was magical. I've unwrapped like Sega Mega Drives and stuff like that. You know, radio controlled cars. What do kids have these days to unwrap at Christmas? You know, it's all sort of like more about consumerism these days than it is anything else. And yes, we all know the true meaning of Christmas is the birth of Jesus, right? I'm not being a preacher. I'm not doing any of that. But we know the true meaning of Christmas is about that, right? But at the end of the day, what do kids have nowadays? And I think not all kids, but some kids are quite unappreciative these days as well. I mean, when you see things advertised on TV, these days it's all sort of like these... But when I was a kid, we had games like Kaplunk, where you had to put these straws through this, like, cone thing, put marbles in the top, or a marble in the top, and try and pull these things out without it dropping to the bottom. You had to do that. It was like a spider's nest of straws. Nowadays, kids don't get that. What do they get? A flamingo that sits on the toilet and has a shit. You know what I mean? What has gone wrong? These, you know, is this a toy? Is this something that children want to play with? You know, it's all about that. It's got to that level now where sort of like, you know, you get a child a key ring that makes a fucking fart sound and they're happy for about 10-15 minutes till they're bored of it. You know, it was a different time back then, yes, when I was little, but I hold their memories dear and fond, and sort of like, you know, family coming around, seeing my sisters and stuff like that. I mean, at the time my eldest had moved out, not when I was about, what, 6 maybe, when my elder sister moved out. But I had my other 2 sisters there, my second elder sister and my youngest sister, who's still older than me. They were there, and we had, you know, it was a kick-ass Christmas, it really was. And then my other sister would come over, we'd have, you know, there'd be laughter, there'd be happiness. None of this thing now where everyone's expecting sort of like, it's Christmas, people are getting stressed. You know, let's go and fucking have a, you know, the bog standard Christmas fucking argument and stuff. Why argue when people have spent money on you? Why, you know, turn something which is supposed to be a joyous time of year into something shit to be around? Best way I can describe it. You know, it shouldn't be like that. It should be, everyone should be, you know, as happy as they can. This year is going to be harder for people because of all of this cost of living stuff and gas and electricity prices going up. People not having a pot to piss in, really struggling with kids and stuff, and you know, and that. And I think it's really bad. It's got really bad, and this year I hope everybody does have a very Merry Christmas, and just do the best you can. I'm not one of them people who buys gifts for everybody. I would rather sort of like speak to them on a video call or something on Christmas Day. It's more of a personal touch. You can have a conversation with them and maybe, just maybe, bring that little bit of spark to their day that they need. You know, this year is really hard for people like that. And I'm going to actually urge you guys, if you know somebody who's on their own, somebody struggling, give them a call. Go see them if you're nearby. If you know you've got elderly people or something near you, give them a knock, check they're all right. Take them a tin of beans or something. You know, show a little bit of kindness, because that's what this world's missing out on right now. A lot of kindness. You're seeing at this time of year, some people ain't going to be getting their Christmas presents for these fucking ridiculous postal fucking strikes. You know, saying they want more money and all of this. Do you know what? I understand that people need to protest and they have a right to protest and strike and stuff, but bruh, seriously, you're a postman. You either drive in a fucking van, get out, knock on somebody's door and give them a fucking present, or you walk around with a bag or with a trolley putting pieces of paper through fucking letterboxes, and you want more money? Bullshit. I knew someone who was a postman for fucking 14 years and didn't complain once. You know, didn't complain once, were happy they had a job. It's the same with train drivers. We're playing Train Sim World. Look, I'm not on strike. Way, you know, and that's the most cushiest fucking job in the world. Yeah, you have to do your training and stuff, but it was your career choice. You wanted to be a train driver. You must have a love for the rails. You must have a love for trains to do that sort of thing. And when you're sort of like sitting there, literally putting a pantograph up, releasing a control panel, a circuit breaker, travelling to somewhere, just watching your speed and braking when you get there is a hard job, and you want more money? Bullshit. And there is recently, yesterday and today, of course, the NHS strikes. Okay, now this one I'm a little bit more sympathetic towards. They do work bloody hard, and it is time away from them, from their families, but it's your fucking job. You know, if you need an ambulance, it's your job and your duty to go out and see that person. Nurses walking out, what about things for care and stuff that people might need? There were certain things that ambulances weren't going to go out for, and the day I'm streaming this on is the day the ambulances striked. It's not good, bruh. It's not good. You're putting people's fucking lives at risk. I truly do believe you need more money, but what you're asking for is a bit too much of a fucking reach. Okay? I hope you do get some more money in your pay packets. I really do. I wish you all the best. But what you're asking for is too much, and you need to just back that off just a little bit. You know, that's just my view of it. You know, just my opinion. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it's just ridiculous how everything's working out. But like I said, I'm not going to be bitter. I'm not going to... Christ, I sound like I come from the West Country then. Bitter? Nah, hi to all the people in the West Country. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm not going to be bitter about it. You know, I'm going to say to the train drivers, to the postal workers, to the NHS nurses who do work fucking hard, you have a good one this Christmas. You have truly deserved it. But maybe a little bit of less striking, a little bit more working. Because, you know, I think that if these people don't work, what I would do if I was Prime Minister is very simple. I would say, right, if you strike, you lose your job instantly, no pay, no benefits, nothing. They would have to keep working. They wouldn't want to lose their job. And get people in who actually want to fucking do it. Anyway, rant over there about that. But, you know, if you do know somebody this Christmas who's struggling, just give them a knock, give them a call, brighten the day up. It's harsh. It's really hard out there, and very harsh conditions that we're having to go through here at the moment. I don't know if all the world is like it, but choosing between food and heat is wrong. The government should do more with it. I know they give a cost of living thing, but it needs to be... They need to do something a bit more substantial, I think. That's just my take on it. Right, let's get out of this train and go and deliver these presents, because Santa Claus has come to town. Flawless Claus has come to town. There we go. Okay, next one. Another 1.5 mile to go. You know, I'm sorry if what I said seems a little harsh, but it's just the way that I see it at the moment, you know. Okay, why ain't the train moving? Let's have a look in here. Do I need to release that again? There we go. We're moving. Let's take that right down. You know. So please don't think this Flawless is an arsehole. No, I'm not. I'm just being real. You know, what did Tea Party say? Because he had something to say as well. Tea Party says the best Christmas for me that I remember. Hang on, release that. The best Christmas for me that I remember is with my father, mother, and my brother in our old house. Remember them well, dude. I remember them well. Then about the strikes and stuff, Tea Party says they got to think how lucky they are to have a job, because there's people out there, including me, who struggles to get a job. I'll do a job for free just to have a job. Exactly. Exactly my point. You know, it is getting to that point now where it's getting a little bit fucking of a sore subject for everybody, and get a little bit much, you know. I think we need to put that brake on again, guys. Let's see if that helps us out here, because we are travelling at quite a hefty speed. We are dropping in speed, though. We are dropping in speed. I'm going full service on this. See, I don't see what I mean by this track. Kids' toys this Christmas, as we were talking about. More traditional sort of stuff, you know. I remember all the good stuff. I had fucking Ghostbusters toys. I had wrestling toys, all sorts of stuff. And I loved each and every single one of them. I thought it was great. You know. What was your favourite toys that you could remember out there? If you're watching, leave a comment. You know, and just brilliant stuff. Christmas movies. Let's go talk about Christmas movies. Okay, so Christmas movies. The Grinch. Miracle on 34th Street is another good one. Now, there's one that I saw years ago. I saw it on TV, and I haven't seen it since, but it was called Christmas in Division Street. You guys seen that one? This kid helping this homeless man, befriends this homeless man, and basically the man tries to help him. I think the man ends up freezing and dying in the snow, and then he finds out, I think, that the man was who he was helping was his long lost granddad. That's a bit of a tearjerker. Another good one, well, I can't watch because it makes me upset, is Jack Frost, the Snowman, the Michael Keaton movie. I used to watch it, but now, for reasons, I can't. Christ, there's so many good Christmas movies out there. Do you consider things like Die Hard as a Christmas movie? Do you consider Gremlins as a Christmas movie? You know, I do and don't kind of thing. I think, do you think because a film is set at Christmas that it counts as a Christmas film? What do you think, T, if you're still watching? What do you think about, because I know you like your movies. He says the Santa Claus 1, 2 and 3, great films, but do you know what? Santa Claus 1, 2 and 3 are good, but you will not get a better Christmas film ever than the original Santa Claus the movie, which is actually on this year. Santa Claus the movie is the OG of Christmas movies, starring Dudley Moore, the late great Dudley Moore. John Lithgow's in it as well. It's such a good film. And Tea Party's now racking the films like Home Alone 1 and 2, yes. The originals. I've got to admit, I'm not too keen on the other ones they brought out of the Home Alones. I think they're just a bit of a rip on the Home Alone franchise. Okay, we do have to stop up there. I need to release this again, don't I? And of course, Elf, yes. I see that in the comments there. Elf, wow. Remember Elf? I do remember a bit of Elf. Thanks for the like, whoever that was. Very much appreciated. This is the channel to be on YouTube. Real content, real chat, no fucking messing around. The Polar Express. Do you know what? I must admit, when I very first saw the Polar Express, I was blown away by that CGI that looks so good. Great movie. We've got to go all the way around to there, but I'm not going to, you know, really kick this thing home. I'm just going to go slowly, but we will get a bit more speed going up here. Yes. Good films. Very good films. What else can you think of, T? Christmas with the Cranks, that's another good one. I remember that one. Christmas with the Cranks is a really good one. That stars Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis. It's a really good film. Highly, highly recommended. Dan Aykroyd is in it as well, and if there's a Ghostbuster in a movie, it has to be watched. How do you class The Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween film or a Christmas film? Okay. The Nightmare Before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas would be Halloween. The song in it is This Is Halloween, although it has a Christmas base to it. I see that, and massive fan of Jack Skellington, by the way. I have a Jack Skellington model on my shelf, which is just to the side of me. Christmas film or Halloween film? I mean, technically it could work for both. It's Tim Burton, so it has that gothic feel to it. It has that gothic feel to it for Halloween, but it also has the, Christmas feeling to it for Christmas. So yeah, I'm gonna say that one could be watched. It's a cold months film. How about that? A cold months film. So you could start watching it in October through to January, let's say. Okay, let's start slowing this train down because we are at our destination. Dab more brake. Okay, lovely stuff. Unload the presents. Another one up here. Okay. Got to go to another station, platform 1. Excuse my coughing, guys. Recovering from a fucking cold is not fun. But there was no way I was going to miss these streams. Okay. Try and think more Christmas films. Christmas movies. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Tea Party did say the Home Alones, yes. Great Christmas films. What else? What about Arthur Christmas? Do we like that one? Tea Party just nailed it there with Deck the Halls with Danny DeVito and Matthew Broderick. Yes, completely agree with that one. Good film. We've got 1.7 to go. Let's get a bit of speed on this bitch now. Bring that right down, that control wheel, to nothing. So we're cruising it, and we're going to put 55% brakes on. Just build up some pressure in these brakes, just to try and keep us on this track. Okay, we're slowing down. Nativity 1, 2 and 3. Do you know what? I can honestly say I've not seen the Nativity movies. Are they any good? I've not seen the Nativity movies at all. We'll get one more movie. We'll name one more movie, and then we'll move on to Christmas music. Actually, while I'm waiting, I'm going to actually move on to Christmas music. Now, favourite Christmas songs. Might be a bit controversial, but hang on. Okay. Before we do that, Tea Party's commented and he says 1, 2 and 3 are brilliant, but I've not seen Nativity Rocks because they changed the actor who played the character in the other 3 films. Right, okay. When they switch it up like that, it can be a bit annoying, I will admit. So, yeah, I'll give you that one, T. Right. Christmas music. And as I was saying, it might be controversial, but please stop playing Mariah fucking Carey at Christmas. That stupid fucking song came out in like 1990, what, 4, 5, 7, I don't bloody know. And every single year that gets a release. Do you know what? Her career now must be solely based on that fucking song. And no matter where you go, you hear it. And you got these dozy motherfuckers who still like it. It's shit. Get over yourself. I hate that fucking song. You walk in shops and you hear it. Let me tell you some of my favourite Christmas songs. The Darkness. Christmas Time, Don't Let the Bells End. I do like that one. Paul McCartney, Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time. I love that one. Wham! Last Christmas, a classic. Love it. Shakin' Stevens, Merry Christmas Everyone. Another classic. The Jackson 5, of course. Did quite a few Christmas songs. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. What else have we got? Queen, Thank God It's Christmas, yes. What else do we have? We have all sorts of things, you know, Christmas songs. Slade, I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. Wizard, you know, there's them ones, the classics. Elton John, Step Into Christmas, yes, great song, T. There's this one I keep hearing and it annoys me. It starts off, we met in the winter, then we fell in love. And I'm like, what is this shit? It used to be on an advert, a commercial couple of years back. But for the life of me, I can't remember what the song is. Whatever it is, it's fucking annoying. And I'm glad, you know, it hasn't been, you know... I'm glad sort of like it hasn't been on TV this year. I heard it today when I was down the local town in a shop, and I heard it. And as soon as I heard that, I grabbed what I had to get and got you know, paid for it and got my ass out of there. Nah. Tea Party says Fairy Tale of New York. Yes, an absolute classic. Although for the controversial snowflakes out there, they had to change the lyrics or cut things out. It was offensive. Oh, shut up. Grow a fucking pair. Another favourite of mine is Greg Lake, I Believe in Father Christmas. That is a good song. Very, very good song. Tea Party says Driving Home for Christmas by Chris Rea. Yes. He sets off earlier every single year. But yeah, Driving Home for Christmas is another good one. What else can we think of? Do we like things like White Christmas by Bing Crosby and that? Tea Party says Mistletoe and Wine, Cliff Richard. Yes, the original Father Christmas himself. Absolutely. Yeah, Mistletoe and Wine is another good one. I do like Mistletoe and Wine, but I do prefer Saviour's Day to that. I do prefer Saviour's Day to Mistletoe and Wine. But do you think there should be Christmas songs? I mean, do you think Christmas songs should exist? Because, let's be honest, you can only really play them at one time of the year, right? Or do you out there think that Christmas songs should be played all year round? You know, I mean, I don't really see anybody going out in the summer on a fucking, when it's like fucking, I don't know, 35 outside in the heat sweltering, they're going up the road to fucking, you know, Frosty the Snowman, or sort of like, you know, I wish it could be Christmas every day thing, you know. You don't see that, do you? Do you think Christmas songs should really exist? I must admit, these, I do support it 100%. If you haven't checked it out, go check out on YouTube, go buy the song Lad Baby's new one. Lad Baby's new one, which they remixed Band-Aid, Do They Know It's Christmas? Yet another classic. Because I'll tell you, they're doing it for the food banks, they're doing it for the UK, for children, for, you know, struggling people out there who are finding it tough this Christmas. The food banks are struggling, and they're trying as hard as they can not to make money, but to raise awareness. Any money that song makes will go to charity, the Trussell Trust, which is an amazing charity. I'd support it 100%, and I think that, you know, I really, really hope Lad Baby do well. I do hope they get a Christmas #1 again. You know, but there you go. They will get complaints. Why do you say that? Why do you say that, T? Everybody gets complaints. You get you know, everybody these days wants something to fucking whinge about. You know, just so they got something to fucking talk about, just so they got something to do. That's what the world's like now. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. You know, they will get complaints. People complain about everything. Oh, this isn't right because this is sexist, or this is, you know, whatever. Oh, shut the fucking up. You know what? People like that do my head in. They really do. Things that were fine years ago are not fine now. There are things that I could say right now, and you'd be like, I'm never watching him again. He is controversial. He is sexist, and all that sort of stuff. And I'm just not. It's how things were back in the day. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's how things were. But support Lad Baby, guys. Go buy the single, get him to #1. Show your support for the UK. It's only going to cost you like £1 for the song. Okay. Go download it right now wherever you get your stuff. I'm actually going to stop here. Now, Tea Party came up with an idea. What about Christmas specials, TV shows and stuff? For me, personally, you can't beat Only Fools at Christmas. You just simply can't. Only Fools and Horses Christmas specials are legendary. To Tim from Santa. Tim, you've got your present here, bro. You know, Only Fools stuff is legendary in itself. I do like, I like the classics. You know, I like Morecambe and Wise and the Two Ronnies, stuff like that. You know, I like the classics. Christmas specials, like the Royal Family Christmas specials as well. Amazing. You know, things like that. Tea Party said Mr. Bean. Yes, indeed, Mr. Bean. What else can we think of? There's been such a lot over the years of Christmas specials, and that, and TV specials and stuff. I do like it when they have sort of like your classic, like a bit of stand-up comedy on there. I do like a bit of stand-up. A bit of my favourite stand-up comedians are Michael McIntyre, Gary Delaney, and Mickey Flanagan. You know, great comedians. Lee Evans as well is a complete legend. Always going to be a fan of Lee's. You know, massive respect to him. I'm having to full service this because I don't know if this train is going to stop. Let's just see what happens here. I think we're slowly going down. You know, there's such a lot of TV specials, and I like the classics. Honestly, when it comes at Christmas time, I'd be more than happy to sit there all day in front of Only Fools and Horses, and I'm good for the day. You know, that's a show that does not get old. It doesn't get boring. It's a show where even if you know what's coming, you still laugh. That's what comedy is. That's what comedy is, you know. Another one as well. I can't remember if they did a Christmas special. They probably did. Green Grass. Amazing. You know, great comedy. And, you know, just absolutely fucking amazing. And, you know, of course, you know, them Christmas classics remain. And we have them to watch always, you know. There's, and of course, while I'm here, I'm going to just say quickly, rest in peace, Roger Lloyd Pack. Rest in peace, John Chalice. Thank you for everything. You're legends. We love you. You know, I do like a Christmas special. Even the My Family Christmas specials as well. I do like My Family, I must admit. A great show. You know, absolutely fantastic stuff. They knew what they were doing when they recorded that one. Definitely. Absolutely brilliant. One more thing we can go into here while we're still delivering stuff and still got a stream to do, because I'm not even anywhere near done yet, is Christmas adverts. You have the classic every year, the Coca-Cola truck. You know, holidays are coming every single year. I can stop here. Okay, I'm going to do it then. You know, holidays are coming every single year. And, you know, the advert they show nowadays isn't the original. But holy hell, it's a classic. Tim's getting a lot of fucking presents. Where does this... That's that one. And up here as well. Two miles. This is a long scenario. And I've still got to do one more after this as well. Lordy, what will I do? I suppose I've got to run round right the back now, haven't I? And run along the track to get on the train. There isn't a door this side. Oh. Let's go back round here, get back on this train and head up. And get these other presents delivered. Right, that's released. Oh, hang on, am I at a signal? Can I not go? Okay, we're going to move on to TV ads, but the Christmas, I will just cover this, what T said. He says, what about the new series, like Mrs. Brown's Boys, Gavin and Stacey? Gavin and Stacey I'm totally cool with. Like Gavin and Stacey, Mrs. Brown's Boys has had its day. It now should cease filming forever. It's had its day. It's the same thing every year with Mrs. Brown's Boys, isn't it? It's You know, it's just one of them things. It's been going on for too long now, and it should just end. We've got a green signal. Why aren't we moving then? Is that key off? The train's broken. Okay, for some reason this train doesn't want to move now. Who the fuck are you? Bro. Get out of my fucking train. Right, you know what? We're going to do one more scenario now. Screw it. For some reason, someone's taken over my train and I can't use it. That sucks. Right. Okay, we should be getting on for this and getting this ended, but before we do that, we have a scenario to do, guys. That's right. It's the classic. This is Christmas closures, and we're going to do it now. Okay. Christmas closures will be coming to... Oh, we've got someone talking to us. It's a lady. Hello. Okay, so what have I got to do? I've got to get over there. Then why put me here? Head over to platform 3. I'm going. Excuse me, coming through. Trains to drive. Hello, morning. Out of the way. Out of the way. If you want to go anywhere, out of the way. Okay, where are we going here? Wait for service. Just go wait for the train to get in now. Yeah, television adverts. To me, there is no better. Go on YouTube and look at 80s and 90s Christmas television adverts for the UK. The stuff you'll see on there, the prices is insane. What we used to have. Also, my favourite Christmas advert of all time, and I will be playing it on YouTube because it is necessary, and it is the Toys R Us ad. Not the Toys R Us kid one, the Magical Place. That's a classic. That's a staple. When I was a kid and I used to hear that advert come on, I knew it was time to pester my mum for toys for Christmas. Okay, so here's our train rocking up. A very, very wintry scene of a day. Okay, unlock the carriage doors. What side is that? This side. Have we got everything in place? Is everything on? Well, we're running and he literally just stopped. So let's just see. Train brake 5, 4, 3, 2, initial. We'll start taking that down a bit because then we can get moving on this. Other Christmas TV ads. The one that I used to see every year, which used to be okay. They only ever showed it at Christmas time though. Was the Famous Grouse one? That was quite interesting. A bit of nostalgia coming out here tonight on Flawless Rage 2, folks. Yeah. Great adverts, great shows and stuff. This is what Christmas is all about, you know. Okay, we're getting about ready to go. And we've got to just press this button here. Okay, I think we can go. Oh, hang on, set the reverser forward. We ain't done yet. Is it forward? So you don't bloody say what it is. There we go, we got it. Set it to notch 3. Do they know who they're talking to? Here we go, 13 miles. We're not going to set no notch 3. We got a bit of slippage, but do you know what? We're going to ram this bitch home. This is Christmas closures. This is near the end now of the Christmas special here. Building up speed on these very slippery, cold tracks. 8:59 on a very crisp winter's morning. We've got to go to Ealing Broadway. Okay. We are moving now. Let's take a look at our train. Quite a long old train, this one. Ready? Listen to this. How cool is that, huh? Let's get back on top of it. Okay, we're really moving now. Well, we are there. Oh, hello. Tea party's popped up. Another classic Christmas film is Jim Carrey, A Christmas Carol. It's a good film, but I don't think you can call that a classic. It is a good film, though. Okay, we're really fucking motoring now. 58, 59 miles per hour. Going down this track. Just over 120 miles per hour is the speed limit. So we will take it to that and then some, most likely, knowing us. Well, so far we're nearly through the second live stream. I hope you guys out there have been enjoying these. We ain't done yet. Tomorrow night we got House Flipper. Be sure to tune in for that one. Plus Vinyl Friday coming your way tomorrow night. And then on Friday night we have GTA with any luck. Let's hope the snow arrives. If the snow doesn't arrive, there will not be a GTA one I will put a wrestling show together. Okay, so let's hope. It's going to be GTA. Let's hope the snow arrives in Los Santos by the time we want to stream. Tea Party says there's a lot to name. Christmas films and specials and music. Too many to name. There is. There is. You know, on the last night of me streaming, which will be Friday night, there will be some shout outs going out, so be looking out for that. And if you want a shout out, if you're a viewer, leave it in the comment section and I will be sure to give you a shout out. If not, I'll be doing the ones I'm planning to do any road. So we're all good. 8.7 miles to go, guys. Heading to Ealing Broadway. Christmas closures, Train Sim World 3. Will I be shouting out Tea Pie? Oh, well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Have you been naughty or nice this year, T? You've been nice. Has your mum been naughty or nice this year? You say you're always nice. She's been nice too. Okay. Tea Pie, is there anything present-wise that you're hoping for this Christmas? I mean, I kind of know what I've got. My children are sorted, so we're all good there. They don't know what they've got, and that's cost me a fucking enough, I must admit. .4 miles to go. We're really moving now, guys. Really, really moving now. Tea Party says, I don't really care about presents, really mainly for me, mainly money for me, as I'm older now. Yes, you are older now. You're a lot older now, and it shows. He's becoming an old man, ladies and gentlemen, his Tea Party, and I know this because he's my nephew. He says, I'm not that old, but I feel it. You do, as you start getting older, you do feel a bit older. Okay, 3.5 miles to go. We are literally dashing through the snow. Alright T, don't rub it in. You are getting old and you're older than me, yeah. Don't rub it in. If you guys can suddenly hear noises behind me, I hope they're not coming through on the mic, but if you can, I have a hamster running on the wheel right now. Okay, so if you can hear noises, apologies for that. .8 miles to go. I think we should start slowing because of the snowy weather. Ring out the bells. Christmas is here, but wait a minute, we ain't done yet. We got to stop at Ealing Broadway, which is in 1 mile. Can we do it, or are we going to overshoot? We might do it. The brake cylinders are working like fucking crazy here. You might see that on your screen where it's going up and down in the dials at the side, BC. Another train just passed us. We are slowing though. We are coming to a steady halt here. Right, I'm going to release the brakes now. I'll just put it onto notch 1, just to hopefully keep us moving. You've got nothing for your mother this year because she wants tattoos. Yes. Don't we all? I'm only planning to get 3 next year, I must admit. I'm running out of space. Okay, so let's go through this bridge nice and slowly. Let's sound the horn one more time, because it is quite a foggy day. So let's sound this horn. We're coming to get you. There we go. Chuck these brakes on and then just release them. We're not going to make it up to the other end of the track. Let's put a bit more throttle on to get up there. But there must be Christmas closures. All these people must be doing late last minute Christmas shopping. Look at the amount of people. Look at the amount of money that is standing there, considering all the train tickets. See, if you didn't fucking strike, you could make some money, couldn't you? There we go. Right. I really got to let that go. Okay, I'm just going to stop here. Beautiful. Let's unlock the doors, let the people out. Lock them.
You're clear to shunt into Acton Yard.
We've got to confirm the guard signal once again. Set the train brakes to running. Set the throttle to notch 3. Okay. Here we go. 1.1 mile we've got to go to Acton Yard. Set that to notch 3, it says. So fucking slow. Let's just go max. Did someone just fall off the bridge? Look at the bridge. People are glitching through. Someone just... Oh, God. I know it's Christmas, but it ain't that bad. Right. Please don't fall on my train. Oh, God. Okay, 1.1 mile to go, guys. So we're heading to Acton Yard. Will it be to park this thing up for Christmas? This train has done its duties and will now be used a little bit later on. It's got a couple of days off. We've been streaming for a long ass time tonight, guys. An hour and a half. Thank you all for sticking with me. Okay. Mr. Tea Party says, you're the one who liked the video. Thank you, my man. Much appreciated. .7 to go. Let's just keep it at 25 so we can get our braking under control. Tea Party says, I'm still thinking about doing live streams in the new year. We will see. If you do, definitely do it. It's worth it. You know, it is worth it. It's good to doing it for a bit of fun. Get yourself out there a bit. Okay, here we go. 500 yards to go. We are now going to shunt into Acton. And I believe that's where we will be stopping. So you see now we're in the Sidons. We're not on the main line. And I'm literally just cruising it. I'm going to put a bit of brake on, get that brake cylinder warmed up. And we're about to come to a halt. Let's get some brakes.
Good work. Close down the desk and walk to the other cab.
Okay. Okay, tail lights. Where their tail lights. Head over and climb aboard. Yeah, of course. I'll subscribe to you. Head over and climb aboard the power car at the other end. Right. Okay, can we go through the door? No, we have to run. It looks like we got to drive more.
Depart as soon as you're ready. A successful job, I think.
Okay. Let's set the reverser to forward. It is forward, isn't it? Throttle to notch 3. We've got to do some more driving. Are we ready to close this train down for Christmas? I knew you had to drive back. I thought you did. Fuck your notch 3. We're going notch 4. Train. Look at the mist coming off them wheels. Where we've got to go? Ealing Broadway. We've got to go back there. Okay, we are getting close now to ending this scenario and stream. It's been a long one tonight. We ain't done yet. Don't forget House Flipper tomorrow night with Vinyl Friday, and then on Friday GTA. Hopefully, if not, it will be DSW Naughty or Nice. Tea Party says, I've been enjoying these Christmas specials. Thank you very much, Tia. You know, much appreciated feedback there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, not far to go now. So we're going back on the main track then? I think we are. We're going that way anyway. I'm just going to get it up to a little bit more speed here, and then I'll shut the throttle off. Let's take the throttle down now. Right. As we cross on the switch point. Can we see where we've got to stop? Oh, excuse me, guys. Recovering from a cold is a bastard. Give it an initial dab of brake. Just take that off a second. We are going uphill. ...400 yards, 300 yards now, getting really, really close to wherever in the hell Okay, we're back at Ealing Broadway. Are people still falling through the bridge? Is that a thing? That'll do here, I think. We've got to take some people. We're getting there, guys. Fast train. Wasn't expecting the stream to be this long tonight, so if you're still here, thank you. We do have another person watching, whoever you are, welcome to the stream. Let us know in the chat who you are. I'll say hello to you. Okay, lock these doors. 13 miles, we got to go to Slough now. Let's go to Slough then. Come on. Here we go, we're moving. $13-mile trip, that won't take us too long. Excuse me, guys. Well, I hope it's all been, you know, I hope you guys have really enjoyed, you know, tonight and everything. Maybe this is the last trip, I don't know. We need to get this speed up though so we can get to Slough. There is a wrestling show ready. I actually got one ready today. That's just in case GTA doesn't have the snow. If it has the snow, we're doing GTA. It probably is tea, it probably is, but I'm not acknowledging it, I'm not taking any notice of it. You know, my views are genuine, theirs are not, so there we go. Okay. Well, we're getting there, we've got 12 miles to go to get to Slough. And then I'm thinking this train might quit its job, or do we need to drive back again, or what? Yes, T, they do, but I think that's a bit of a stretch. No, we'll be checking House Flipper tonight, because I need to see about this DLC. What's coming out? It's the Christmas update, and I can only assume that's what it is. What's downloaded? So I will have a look. If there is a Christmas house, I will buy it, but it might not necessarily be the one that we do. We will do a Christmas house, but it'll be something a little bit different. The Home Alone house is on there, but that's just a little bit too predictable, I think, to do that one. So we'll buy somewhere smaller and do that instead. Let's just see how it pans out. But that isn't tonight. That's tomorrow night. Okay, we're now actually getting some speed going here, so we should be at Slough in no time now. For 9:29 in the morning, this train's done an awful lot of running around already. I probably have already streamed the Home Alone one, yeah. There was one last year, I don't know if I did, but I know I did a Christmas house last year, and do you know what? I was actually really, really proud of that one. Can we do it a second time? We're going to find out tomorrow. It's getting closer, guys. It is really getting closer now to Christmas. .8 miles to go, 97 miles an hour we go. We're really making a move on now. Getting a fucking shift on. .4 miles to go. Train. Phone. Right. I'll tell you, when you're streaming and your phone goes off, it's kind of fucking annoying. Okay, so my phone's just let me know that I'm streaming Train Sim World. I've been going for fucking nearly 2 hours, and it's only letting me know that I'm streaming now. How slow is this? Unbelievable. Yeah, but I didn't turn it into a different Christmas house. T. So, I'm not going to do the Home Alone house anyway. I'm going to do a different one. .4 miles to go till we get to Slough. 4.3 now. Now 2. Now 1. We are going 123 miles an hour on ice, on snow, metal on metal. This is going to go well, isn't it? When I get to about 2 miles away, I'm going to put the brakes on. T says, I wonder what the new year is going to bring. Bullshit, that's what it's going to bring. Same old fucking same old. Another year of people struggling, um, another year of people struggling, people being made to feel like shit. You know, really shouldn't be allowed, but there you go. Okay, we actually have a yellow signal coming up, but it's not turned to red, so I'm going to go straight through. 1.8 miles to go till we get to our destination. We're trundle along at a comfortable 61 at the moment. I might take that down in a minute. Start, you know, getting as we get closer, I'll reduce that speed drastically. Okay, 0.9 miles. Let's get some brakes going here. Brake cylinder's starting to struggle again with the ice, the cold, the snow. Let's reduce that brake to about number 2, or should we take it off? I said it's a running. We shouldn't slow right down. I've got it set to notch 1. We've only got a little way to go. At least we came down from that high speed, which was good. Three likes, thank you very much. Whoever you are, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're only going about 16 miles per hour now, so it shouldn't be too bad. We are going in a straight line, so maybe if I take the throttle off, we can just coast it. That's only like 600 yards. I can't see the speed dropping that drastically in that amount of time. Okay, yeah, we now need to apply them brakes and stop in this location, let these people out. If it says drive somewhere else, I'm just coming off because it's getting a really long video now. Brakes. Unlock the doors. Yeah, we've got to let them out. How long do they take to want to get off the fucking train? Seriously. Hurry up. Places to go, people to see. I wonder if I could play Jingle Bells on the horn. Oh, hello.
That seems to all run smoothly. We made a good team there. Have a great day.
Okay, it's the, yeah, right, I'm going to do that. Walk to the exit to end the scenario. Well, that was the Christmas closures, and thankfully, there we go. That actually took us 45 minutes to do that. Well, there we go. I'm going to leave it there now anyway, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's been a long video. It's been a very long video, but I'm happy that you guys could check it out. If you're watching this later as a video, hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back live tomorrow night with another Christmas special. Tomorrow night we've got House Flipper. We're going to see if the new Christmas DLC is there. We're going to have a look. We're going to create a Christmas house and have a bit of fun. And then, of course, tomorrow night you have Vinyl Friday as well, the last one of the year. So be sure to get ready for that. But right now, guys, I am going to leave. I am going to go. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys are fucking legends, seriously. Thank you for all your chat tea party. Thank you all once again. And I'll see you tomorrow night for some House Flipper. Usual time around about 10 p.m.-ish UK time should be, so join me. But right now, guys, I am going to go. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe here if you're new. Turn on post notifications to be notified every single time I upload a brand new video or stream. Also follow me on Instagram at FlawlessRage2. But for right now, guys, it is time for me to go. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care. And always remember to be you, be the true you, be the real you. Because there's no point in being anything else, is there? Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night for House Flipper. Until then, stay safe. Have a great rest of your night. And I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.